knives are out for a celebrity chef in half an hour. Diagnosis Murder on BBC1 After Doctors.
Yeah, the kid's talented. He's not in the same league as old Blue Eyes.
Black coffee.
Thanks.
Yeah, but your guy never sold out Wembley 3 nights in a row, did he?
And tea with 2 sugars.
How many times did he sell out? Madison Square Gardens, Vegas. And Robbie's disproved your case himself.
How'd you work that out?
He did a whole album of Rat Pack classics.
So?
So, can you see Sinatra doing Robbie Williams songs?
You haven't seen my agenda for this meeting, have you?
No, sorry.
No, I left it here last night.
Julia, you said you'd give me a decision today.
Honestly, how do things just vanish? Is there a paperwork black hole or something in here?
What, is this it?
Oh, yeah, I knew I'd left it here somewhere.
So Julia, about my pay rise.
Oh, Donna, I'm sorry. I haven't even had time to think about what I'm going to recommend to the other partners yet.
Yeah, well, I'm really sorry, but I need to know what money's coming in the next few months.
Well, OK, if it's that urgent, I'll give you a decision by tonight, all right?
Yeah.
So you'll pick me up at 6 then? Hello, it's Ronnie.
What? Sorry, yes, that's 6. Look forward to it. Julia, can I have a word?
Oh, sorry, I've got a PCT meeting on. I'm late already. Why, was it something important?
Yeah, but I didn't want to discuss it here.
Sorry, cloak and dagger, Ronnie. Well, if it's that urgent, I'm back at 5:30, that's OK.
Is that the earliest you can do?
Yeah. OK, it's a deal. I'll be on my mobile.
What's all that about?
Nothing.
It didn't look like nothing.
I'm late already.
Oh, you all right, chicken? It's a lovely morning.
Oh, hello, Mr. Leakey. What can we do for you today?
I need some pills, anti-malaria.
Oh, you're going somewhere exotic? We don't seem to have you booked in.
Oh, I don't have an appointment, but you normally squeeze me in, don't you, dear?
Yeah, well, it might be a long wait.
OK, I've cleared the rest of my day.
OK, I'll see what I can do.
This had better be good.
Don't worry. This is the last time you have to risk being seen with me.
Oh, yeah? How come?
Woodson and Daniels are getting too close for comfort. I'm off.
Really? Where?
Spain and Marbella. I've got mates out there who can put me up until the heat's off.
You might as well hang a big sign on your back saying, I murdered Ian Carter. Daniels will have Interpol all over you before you've even ordered your first margarita.
Yeah, well, if she does catch me, at least we're going to go and share the same cell together, aren't we?
You think you can threaten me?
No, I'm just saying. Daniels is ambitious, isn't she? She's going to want a bigger scalp than just mine, isn't she?
And you think I can be brought down by some DS, do you? With what? The statements from a bunch of foreigners who hardly speak a word of English, or the dying words of some drug-dealing pimp?
What about the forensic from the dead tart?
They haven't got a match.
Not yet. What happens if they ask you for a blood sample? DNA doesn't lie.
Then you'll just have to do something about it, won't you?
Me? How?
You've still got a contact down the labs, haven't you?
Yeah, he's the technician.
So?
So I don't know if he can help.
Just make it happen. If the evidence vanishes, so does Daniel's case against the both of us.
Your favourite patient's back.
Oh, the king of frequent flyers. What's he saying's wrong with him today?
He wants some anti-malaria tablets.
Where's he after this time? Deepest, darkest Dudley?
He didn't say.
No, I bet he didn't. I gave him a typhoid jab last year. He told me he was going on an African cruise, but when I saw him a fortnight later, he didn't even have a tan.
Well, maybe he used Factor 99 for his sensitive skin.
You know, I wouldn't even mind. He's one of the fittest 70-year-olds I've seen.
So, should I tell him you fit him in?
Tell him he's wasting his time.
I already have. He said he's happy to wait.
Well, maybe that's not a bad idea. A few hours sitting in those chairs might make him realise that he can't keep turning up here with his dodgy complaints. Melinda Kyle.
Hang on, Michelle. I'm a receptionist, not a babysitter.
Hello? Shop? Hey there, love. Hello. Mill Health Centre here. How may I be of assistance?
What do you think you're doing? Hello? They've hung up.
Well, you weren't here.
The sink in the ladies' loos was overflowing.
I was only trying to help.
Yeah, well, you didn't, did you?
Thanks. Has my ex-patient arrived yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, great. I'm gagging for a cuppa.
Aren't you forgetting something? Mr. Leakey?
Oh, is he still here? He hangs around longer than herpes.
Please, Michelle, I'm not sure how much more I can take. I'll make you a cup of tea. I'll even throw in a homemade blackjack. Please.
Oh, go on then. But one flapjack won't make us quits.
Is anybody in there? What do you think you're doing? You know there's no smoking anywhere in the building. And since when have you been a smoker anyway?
I just thought I'd see what all the fuss was about.
Oh, so you thought you'd take up smoking today, of all days?
The hours go so slow when you're old. I just wanted a hobby.
Well, why don't you take up bird watching or ballroom dancing? You know, something that's going to make you fitter, not a disgusting habit that's going to cut your life expectancy. Oh. Come on. Michelle. Now look what you've done. You're back to the end of the queue again.
Oh, I don't mind waiting. Please don't send me away. I won't be any trouble.
Donna, I need your magic touch. I've got a glitch on my computer.
Well, I'm not an expert.
Thing is, I'm on
Jill.
home visits and I need to email my latest article by the end of the day, so be an angel.
Yeah, well, I'll have a look.
Maybe a couple of hours.
But I can't promise anything.
I don't know about this.
You can drop the Virgin Act. It's not like this is the first time we've done business.
But this isn't just about making sure some drug dealer goes down. It's a murder investigation.
What makes you think this is a request? I want it all. The original DNA samples, any test results, and as soon as you got them, you ring me, right?
It's not that easy. No, I'm not doing it.
You still got that monkey on your back?
I'm trying to get clean.
What, so your bosses don't know you snort half your wages up your nose every week?
You wouldn't tell them. You can't.
I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. If I go down, I'm taking everybody with us. And you, pal, you are the first on my list. So just do it, right?
Here she is. Heels on heels.
Oh, good. My stomach thinks my throat's been cut.
One tuna.
Thank you.
Oh, they didn't have any coronation chicken, so I got you cheese and chutney.
I'm not a big fan of chutney.
Oh, well, there's my prawn mayo.
Sounds more like it. Thank you.
How are we getting on?
We are nearly done.
There we go. I knew you could fix it. Oh, Donna, while you're down there, I dropped the back of an earring last week. Would you have a shifty round, see if you can see it?
Yeah, why don't you chuck me a brush and I'll polish your boots at the same time?
Sorry?
Nothing.
Hey, what do you reckon this is? Tom Jones takes Thumper for a snack, 5 and 7.
Frank, do I look like I've got time to do crosswords?
Well, I only need one more answer. Look, we can split the prize we win. It's a year's supply of dog food.
Let me have a look. I didn't know you had a dog.
I haven't. I thought you had.
No, 2 goldfish and a gerbil. So what am I going to do with 300 cans of chicken chunks in gravy?
Oh, well, we can donate it to the dog's home, can't we? Hey, look, while we're on the subject, do you think you can get some new reading material? I must have been through this lot from cover to cover at least twice.
Hello, my house centre.
It's my daughter, Millie.
Could it be carrot cake? No, it's not enough letters.
I'm sorry, I need your name.
Angela Clark. I need an appointment.
I'm sorry, we're fully booked today. What seems to be the problem?
She's in agony. It's her stomach.
Is the pain constant or intermittent?
It comes and goes. I thought she was getting better, only then it came back worse than before.
Okay, has she been vomiting?
Yes. Horrible stuff.
Thick, green.
I've got it. It's Welsh rarebit. How about that then? Have you got a stamp?
Can't you see? I'm busy. Is Millie drawing her knees up to her chest?
Yes. How did you know?
Have you got transport, Mrs. Clark?
A car. Yes.
I need you to bring Millie to the surgery straight away.
There's everything.
Yeah. It's all there. It's all going to hit the fan when they realise it's missing.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you've covered your tracks.
Well, yeah, but you
well,
never...
forget we've ever met, then. Here. This'll keep your nose candy for a few days.
Mrs. Clark.
She was sick again. Coming here.
This way.
So you're saying the earliest I can get my referral is the 15th?
Nick.
What?
I need you to see Millie Clark.
Come on the phone.
Look, I'm sorry, there's no one else free. You need to see her. I think she's got an interception.
Do you mean an interception?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm going to call you back.
This
right?
is Dr.
Bye.
West, he's going to help you.
Mrs.
Millie.
Hey, Millie. Just pop you up there. Okay. So you're feeling poorly? Yeah?
She didn't look right, did she? Poor lamb.
I've called for an ambulance. She'll be here in 10 minutes. Can you look out for her?
So it is an interception?
Well, they'll do more tests at some fields, but it looks like it. How did you know?
Oh, it was in one of those magazines you lot leave lying around the staff room.
You read the practitioner.
I flick through it sometimes, yeah.
That's more than some GPs do.
Yeah, well, I only read the stuff that affects kids. That's what any mother would do.
I better get back. I'll find ahead. The paediatric surgical registrar will be waiting for you.
Thank you, Dr. West. I don't know what he would have done without you.
What's all the excitement?
Young girl with a bowel obstruction.
That looks serious.
Could have been fatal if it hadn't been caught.
Well, good job.
Typical man, eh? Taking all the credit.
Oh, well, Millie's going to be all right. That's all that matters.
Hey, Ronnie, come in.
So, how's your meeting?
Is that what you came to talk to me about?
No. Do you want to sit down?
Okay, Ronnie, now you got me worried. What's this all about?
Leo Jackson.
Yeah?
You need to stay away from him.
Beg your pardon?
You know, I've been working on the Kaczynski murder.
Yeah, what about it?
I think Leo might be involved.
What do you mean involved?
Well, one of Cathy's friends identified him, said that he used to visit the brothel on a regular basis.
Don't be ridiculous.
I wouldn't have come here if I wasn't sure.
Why are you saying this? I thought you were supposed to be my friend.
Yeah, it's because I'm your friend that I want to warn you.
About what? That I might finally have found somebody that I can be happy with?
Julia, if Leo Jackson is the man that I think he is, there must be something, you know, some signs that would have led you to doubt that he was telling you the whole truth.
I wouldn't be doing this if I had any doubts.
Well, you know, I'm sure you must have been lonely since Mac left, and that can make people...
And what? I'm so desperate for a man that I'm losing my faculties? How dare you, Ronnie?
No, that's not what I meant.
Listen, Leo Jackson is a good man. He is everything that Mac isn't. He's kind, he's thoughtful, he's attentive, he's generous, and I'm not going to let you or anybody else spoil it. Now, I'd like you to leave, please.
Julia, I'm trying...
No, please, Ronnie, go!
I said I'd ask and I have. No.
Ronnie?
Well, she hasn't made her mind up yet.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Ronnie?
Look, Ash, I've got to go.
Mr. Davis?
I'm sorry, Julia, but it is the end of the day.
What?
My pay rise.
I'm sorry, I can't deal with this right now.
Julia, I'm only asking for 2%. You know, what you're offering isn't even going to keep up with the rise in utility bills, my gas, my electric. I have been here for a year now.
11 months, actually.
And haven't I shown that I'm committed to the mill?
Committed? You're lucky you've still got a job. I haven't forgotten how you deliberately broke client confidentiality, you know.
Julia, that was a mistake, and it was a long time ago.
Yeah, well, if you don't make any more mistakes in the next 6 months, maybe we'll talk about it again.
You know, I'm only asking for what's fair.
Fair? What's fair got to do with it? I'm sorry, Donna, I just cannot talk about this right now.
Hello? Are you all right, love?
Do you know what? I'm not your love. I'm not your chicken, your babs, or your dear, okay? Why are you still here, anyway?
Oh, I'm waiting to see the nurse.
Oh, yeah. You're always waiting, aren't you? Practically every day you're sat on that chair. We should have a blue plaque saying, Frank Leakey lived here.
Are you saying I'm in the way?
I'm saying that you're wasting the nurse's time. You know, time that she could be spending with genuinely sick patients. Oh, I'm sorry, that was uncalled for.
No, you're absolutely right. I am a time waster. I don't need pills. I'm not going on holiday. And I couldn't even make myself sick smoking those cigarettes.
Why'd you come here anyway?
I'd come here because, well, I never realised how long the days were without her. My wife, Moira, she died last year.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
No, we ran a jewellers together for 30 years. We loved it. And Moira decided she wanted to see a bit of the world, so we sold up. She was at the travel agents when she collapsed. I was upstairs in the attic in the suitcases on the hospital phone, and I got there as soon as I could, but she'd already gone. I didn't... So, there's no one to go on holiday with now. There's no one to talk to. There's no one to help with the crossword. So I come here to see some friendly faces, you know. There's no medicine for what ails me, is there really? There's no cure for a broken heart. Oh, I miss her.
Julia!
I need to see you.
What's the matter? What's happened?
I've just heard something very disturbing.
About?
About you, Leo.
Look, we can't talk about this on the phone.
Well, I can't deal with this on my own.
I tell you what, how about the Icon Bar in 20 minutes? Okay? Julia?
Yes. Yeah, okay.
Bye.
I've put this together for you.
What is it?
It's a list of social clubs, places you can go to meet people your own age.
To do what? Play bingo? Compare bunions?
Well, there'll be plenty of single ladies there.
Who's gonna want an old duffer like me?
Oh, don't sell yourself short. You're a very eligible man, Frank. Even Nurse Corrigan thinks you're fit for your age.
Does she?
They'll be swarming round you like bees round honey.
I don't think I'm ready yet to even think of replacing Moira.
Well, there's also contact details for a support group.
Yeah, Shadows Anonymous.
It's for widowers who are finding it hard to adjust to life on their own. You know, you're not the only one going through this, Frank. It might help you to talk to other people. And I mean, what have you got to lose? Well, you don't want to be sitting around a doctor's surgery all day. If nothing else, it's not very healthy.
Thanks, love. Thanks. Well, that's me sorted. What about you?
Sorry?
Well, isn't there a support group for a disillusioned doctor's receptionist?
Oh, I'm just having a bad day.
Yeah. And nobody else noticed, did they, except me?
I had a pay rise rejected.
That was a very modest one as well.
It's not just about the money.
You just wanted some recognition.
I don't expect to be thanked, you know, for just doing my job. But some of the things I do, they're not in my job description. You're fetching sandwiches and fixing computers.
Babysitting irritating old codgers. I suppose you won't be going on with any more money in your pocket, but look, you've got something which is much more precious than that. You know, today, you have helped to save a little girl's life. And I bet that's not in your job description, is it?
I'll see you tomorrow then.
No, I doubt it. Do you know, I think I'll try a few of these places. You know, I'll see if I can spice up their afternoon tea with a bit of dirty dancing. You know what I mean? Thanks a lot, love. God bless, Beth.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I won't be sad to see the back of that day. I see Mr. Leakey gave up waiting in the end. I told you, a bit of tough love. That's all he needed.
Night, Julia.
Yeah, night.
See you tomorrow, Julia.
You're pleased with yourself?
Another deadline completed. 2,000 words on aromatherapy and the menopause, all completed with minutes to spare.
Look forward to reading it.
Hey, you just have a pat on the back as well? About that little girl. How's she doing?
Oh, well, I just spoke to some Phils and Millie's responding well. So they're hopeful they won't have to operate.
Well, well caught.
All in the day's work.
So, are you going to tell me what's upset you?
Leo, have you ever been to that brothel on Deacon Street?
Who have you been listening to?
Well, does that matter? So are you going to tell me?
Yes, I have been to that brothel many times. I've also been to a massage parlour on Warren Street and a crack house in the Jubilee Flats. It's my job. How else am I going to clean up Lethbridge?
Well, I'd like to believe that, Leo. I really would.
You know you can trust me.
Yeah, well, I used to trust him too.
Well, then you're going to have to choose who to believe. Me or Ronnie Woodson.
How did you know that?
It had to be him. He's on some sort of crusade to nail Matt Squires, and good luck to him. Squires is a bad apple, but Woodson seems to think that makes the whole barrel rotten, and I will not have it. I will not be dragged down by scum like Squires. Look, I'm sorry, but you put yourself on the line in this job every day. And then everything, 30 years hard, good work, all ruined because of one poisonous accusation.
So, you're saying that your interest in these prostitutes
It's purely professional. Look, Julia, do you think I'd be where I am today, a chief super, in line for further promotion, if my bosses had any doubts about me whatsoever?
Well, I must admit that what Ronnie said did seem a bit ridiculous.
I know. It's a hard predicament. Because he's your friend.
No, not anymore. Leo, I'm so sorry. I really am. I should never have doubted you.
I know, but like me, you know that we've got something special going on here, and you didn't want to lose it. No, I have to get back to the station.
Oh.
You go home and don't worry.
Okay.
Will you be okay?
Of course I will. I'll be fine. I'll see you soon, okay?
Duets are the big test tonight as the final five sing for survival when Comic Relief does Fame Academy at 7. But next on BBC1, a recipe for disaster in Diagnosis Murder.
The one to watch tonight.
We've moved to a new day.
And a new time. Join us